Hi, my name is Eric Winters, and I'm the National Wine Educator with PRP Wine. It's an honor to be with you as we kick off the 350th anniversary celebration for one of our largest wine suppliers and the winemaker of some of our most iconic wines that you've enjoyed at tastings and events over the last 40, 50, 60 years. And that winemaker, of course, is the Pieroth family. Founded back in 1675, 350 years ago, the Pieroth family has a long-standing history of making amazing wines in the Nahe region of Germany. Right along the Nahe River Valley, they make some amazing Rieslings, Sylvaners, Kerners, all kinds of other grapes that produce outstanding, clean German wines. And we've shared these wines with you for years, and we are excited to have this special offer just this week alone, promoting these four beautiful blue bottles and the different styles of wine that they come in. So let me preview just briefly these three iconic semi-sweet to sweet wines and a delicious semi-dry to dry sparkling wine. All right, the first wine is the Burschl Capel Müller-Thurgau Cabernet. Now, what's important to know about all wonderful German wines that reach the Prädikatswein level, the highest quality of wines in Germany, is that they're not adding sugar. These may be fruity, semi-sweet to sweet wines, but they are not cloyingly sweet. You don't taste any of that added sugar. And the first level of sweetness, essentially, is the Cabernet harvest. This is not a Riesling. Everyone seems to think that blue bottles only mean Riesling. Not the case. This is actually the Müller-Thurgau grape, discovered by or created by Dr. Müller from Thurgau. It's actually a crossing of the Riesling grape and Madeleine Royale. So it's the child of Riesling. This Cabernet, the least sweet of the wines, in the sweet wines essentially, is going to be very light and soft. The Müller-Thurgau grape is known to be a little less acidic than a Riesling grape. Very soft fruit notes, maybe like some stone fruits, things like that, but just delicate, light, and delicious. Then we kick it up just a little bit in the sweetness level, and we move to the second iconic blue bottle, our Burschl Capel Kerner Spelesa. So the grape is the Kerner grape. This is not a Riesling again. The Kerner is a child of Riesling. It is the crossing of Trollinger and Riesling. Now, Kerner grapes tend to be a little more rounded in flavor. It's going to be a little sweeter, being the later harvest, the Spätlese harvest. Going to have a little bit higher residual sugar. Again, natural sugars from the grape, not added sugars. And it's just kind of a delicate, rounded fruitiness to it. You're getting a little more of a mango tropical fruit notes. There's still hints of apple and some citrus, but overall, this is definitely a more rounded fruit flavors, while still being very sweet, semi-sweet, and very clean and flavorful. Now, we go up one more notch. Just one more notch in sweetness. We're at the Auslese. And this iconic bottle you've probably all seen. Hopefully you've enjoyed it over the years as well. It is our Burschl Capel Auslese Riesling. Now this always comes in this beautiful Christmas or kind of wintry scene label. It is labeled Old World Christmas because these grapes are picked a little later than the others. These are the select harvest. So it's going to be really a nice sweeter note to it, but this is the Riesling, the real rock star of Germany grape. The Riesling grape tends to have a little bit more acidity to it, so you're going to get a lot of that kind of apple, a little bit more citrus, and definitely a little more of that kind of sharp tartness to it, while still being sweet. If you like kind of like a sweeter apple with a little bit of that zing to it, this is definitely going to hit that spot. It is picked a little later than the rest, so again, the sugar's gone up just a little bit more on this beautiful, delicious wine. Now, those three wines, absolutely fabulous. You compare any of those wines with tons of different foods. I mean, these wines compare with German foods. They compare with pork, I love to pair pork and apples, and then these kind of all work with that. Also, I love to recommend spicier foods. So something with a little heat to it, the sweetness in these wines is going to really balance against the heat. Sweet cuts the heat, and heat cuts the sweet. And these wines are a great example of that playing together. Now, one more wine is included in our special. We can't forget some of our drier drinkers out there, or those who like a little bubbly. And we have our edition Pieroth, or we call it Pieroth Blue. This is our sparkling, dry wine, somewhat almost. I kind of like to think of it as almost like a German Prosecco because it's definitely got some elegant bubbles to it, but it is on that drier side. This is actually a cuvee. It's a blend of most likely, it's a little bit of a proprietary blend here, most likely some dry Riesling, maybe a few other cousins or childs of the Riesling, but made in that drier side. This is an amazing celebration wine. You can pop this open. Your sweet drinkers are going to enjoy it because it does have a lot of that flavor that they like. But your dry drinkers are going to like it too because it's not very sweet or overly sugary. Bubbles aren't just for celebrations, though. They're a great way to kick off any day, any night, just to start any meal. And this is definitely going to hit that spot. Also, does come again in that beautiful blue bottle. And we can actually even do custom labels on this wine. So if you're looking for a good gift wine, this is an amazing wine. We can put your own custom label on. So those are the four wonderful wines that we're offering as a part of our first kickoff of our 350th celebration honoring the Pieroth family. We have been honored to work with them, to represent their wines, to pour them for you, to tell their story. And now 350 years later, since the first grapes were planted at the Pieroth vineyards in Burschl, Germany, we are still enjoying those same amazing wines made with just such care, such compassion, and actually such passion to make amazing wines. So I hope you get a chance to take advantage of this amazing sale opportunity. Stock up on these wines. They have some life in them. It's not something you have to drink this year, though we love you to drink it. These all have a little bit of ageability with them. The nice secret to German wines is they do age pretty darn well because that acidity and the sugar really plays well together. So these are wines. Get a case, get a couple cases, set them back, enjoy them with your favorite spicy foods, enjoy them with your favorite German dishes, and just enjoy them with your favorite friends and family. So let's all raise a glass together and toast to the 350th anniversary of the Pieroth family. We're honored to work with them, and we're honored to work with you to showcase these amazing wines. Thank you so much, and we will stay tuned for more celebrations throughout the year. Cheers.